Hi guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. In this video I will be discussing the key differences between the LPC and the SQE courses. So the LPC is a postgraduate course. The actual name of it is the Legal Practice course. It is 1 academic year long, and the SQE is the Solicitor Qualifying exam. It is made up of 2 exams. Traditionally, people would choose the LPC because the SQE is relatively new. It has only been introduced in, I believe, September 2021, so it's still kind of being tried and tested. But yeah, the LPC is kind of been the traditional route, and it is said that the SQE will overtake this. And I believe the government are looking to get rid of the LPC and replace it with the SQE fully in the next coming years. So firstly, let's talk about the LPC. So the LPC is 1 academic year long. It has a variety of providers of this, and you can also, there's an option to do an integrated masters, and if you do the integrated masters, that's where the funding is available from the I think it's student finance company, but I'm not too sure who actually funds it, but there is funding available if you do the integrated masters. It has a slightly higher pass rate. I believe it's 58% in like 2019, whereas the SQE has slightly lower pass rate. And then obviously you do the 1 year, and the exam style is more long answers and more essay based questioning. With regards to how much this will cost, you're looking at between £13,000 and £18,000. That's kind of like the range that I've seen. And obviously you can look at different providers, look at how they teach, maybe their pass rate as well. Certain providers have a much higher pass rate than others, and then you just may prefer a certain teaching style which certain providers would accommodate for. So that's kind of the range. And obviously if you do the integrated masters, you'll get that extra qualification, and funding is available, so that will make it a lot easier for some students who may not have the funds for the course. Now to talk about the SQE, the Solicitor Qualifying exams. It is, as I mentioned before, 2 exams. So the first one is made up of, I believe, 180 multiple choice questions, and the second part is more skills based. So things like your oral skills, written skills, that sort of thing. And then obviously you just have to do the 2 exams and you qualify. You pass the the exams, and unlike the LPC, which is more long essay questions, but yeah, you have to pass these 2. It'll usually take around 8 months, so not quite a whole academic year, and it's more flexible. You just do the 2 exams. You don't really have to take a preparation course, although it is advised that you do, and providers will obviously give these courses at an extra cost. But yeah, you'll just have to do the 2 exams. You could do your own preparation if you want. It'll take a few weeks, maybe 4 weeks, 5 weeks maybe, to prepare for these courses. So the cost for the SQE 1 exam is just under £1,800, and the cost for the second exam is just under £2,800. So it is quite a lot of money. And then also, if you're looking at doing the preparation courses that certain universities and institutions would provide, that would cost a little bit more. And then some also offer a full package which will include everything, and then either include the exam fees or exclude the exam fees. So just look into different places. For example, the University of Law, I know they do this. BPP as well, they'll do various packages, or they'll offer different things like that just for the SQE route. So it'll give you the preparation courses, which is you'll get your tutors, you'll get past exam questions, everything pretty much in one place, whereas if you don't go for the preparation courses, you'll have to find all this stuff by yourself and do your own research. So the pass rate in 2023, so January 2023, has been 51%, so that is just over halfway. And I've been talking to some law firms as well, and there's a very big difference in opinion whether they prefer the LPC or the SQE. A lot of people who are pro LPC say that it's been tried and tested, it has a much higher pass rate, and pretty much do it while you can, whereas others are saying law firms will prefer the SQE in the long run, so do that. So it's kind of just making up your mind. at this very moment it doesn't really matter which one you do, although it's more catered around which one you would prefer, LPC or SQE. The exam styles will obviously appeal to different people. Some people like writing essays, some people like multiple choice questions, which would be the SQE, sorry. So yeah, it just kind of boils down to which one you would prefer to do. And also, usually people would apply for the LPC or SQE once they have secured a training contract, because a lot of firms will fund their education, so they'll pay for the LPC or they'll pay for the SQE, which is a really good thing, and a nice gesture from the law firm. They'll pay for all of the fees that will be involved, so you can obviously get the relevant qualifications relatively hassle-free. Not fully hassle-free, obviously, because they are still very hard exams, and you'll have to study quite a lot harder than law degrees, which is quite a rare thing for an additional qualification to be. But yeah, so firms will sponsor these sometimes. Check with the firms that you're applying for if they do sponsor these, and then obviously you'll just have to, you won't have that extra financial burden on your mind when you're doing the courses. And yeah, that's all I'll be covering in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I've covered the majority of questions around this topic. It is highly disputed at this moment in time. Obviously, as time goes on, people will be more sure on which one to do, but right now it's just a big messy scenario between whether you do the LPC or SQE. One is examined a certain way, one examined a lot of different ways. Fees are different, providers are sometimes different as well, preparation is most definitely different. So yeah, they have their fundamental differences, but at this moment in time you can do one of them, and then they both lead to similar routes with regards to the solicitor qualification, or solicitor occupation rather. And if you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm going to try to be a bit more consistent now that my exams have finished. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.